Guys, welcome to another edition of Knowledge and Movie Review with Lighty Lighter. But today I will be doing something different, and that is reviewing a movie that is out of the cinemas. Yes, this movie is out of the cinemas, but it's still very much trending and breaking the internet. Speaking of breaking the internet, the two major characters in this movie did not just break the internet, they charted and they destroyed the internet after announcing their engagement. And I'm talking of Banky Wellington, popularly known as Banky W, and Adeswa Etomi of The Wedding Party. Yes, I love these two characters because they ideally just turned a movie into reality by showing us what can happen, and anything can happen while on set. You do not know. Maybe you'll be the next person that will just get engaged. No, anyhow. Okay, so The Wedding Party is actually produced by Mo Abudu and directed by Kemi Adeswa. You know, one thing I love about this wedding party is the fact that they just told us a whole story surrounding a typical Nigerian wedding party. You know, everyone knows that there is no party like a typical Nigerian wedding party, popularly called Owambe. But this time around, it is not just Owambe, especially when you throw an insecure virgin bride and a reformed playboy figure.
Well, this player is getting married today.
And I-stalked wedding planner and the invasion of unruly get rushes, a thief on the loose.
I be thief, I no be robber.
A best man with a flash drive full of secrets, a sexy hex with a vengeance on her mind, and two loyal bridesmaids ready to war. And guess what? A brother seeking his father's approval. You know, you don't even know what to expect from this particular wedding party. But guess what, guys? Expect nothing rather than a hilarious melting pot of potential disaster.
The boys didn't mean any harm. Like I said, I'm not a member of their family.
That is everything that happened in the wedding party.
Please tell me that didn't just happen.
It's not that bad.
Harrison, let's go.
Maybe I should call my tailor.
So all this is what we find in the wedding party. You know, I had a great laugh. I had to go back to see the movie over and over again. But it's just so sad that it's out of the cinemas. So guys, let's get into the review proper. You know, from the first scene, you will know that this is a big production. This is a massive one. The logistics, you know, they really spent a lot of money just making this wedding party look good. And one sure thing I love about this movie is the fact that the casting director involved different people from each segment of the Nigerian entertainment industry. Not just about the movie industry, it involved the fashion industry, it involved the comedians, it involved even people from the music industry.
What is wrong with you?
And everything put together was just a sweet production. The costuming. Do you know that it was so sweet that I'm like, wow, this is huge. To me, it looks like a real wedding party. You know, that Nigerian party, from the Yoruba costume to the Igbo costume, the wife's wedding gown, the groomsmen, everything about it, the ashrabi, everything was lovely. It was so colorful, and I really give a thumbs up to the costumier of this movie, because it didn't just occur that it is a movie, but you actually think you're watching someone's wedding party. You know, I really do love the costuming. And the makeup was so on fleek. Sobowale, I felt like eating her. You know, when you see someone looking so cute, I'm like, can I just get her face and just eat it? You know, sweet makeup. And Adeswa's makeup too was lovely. But there's just one part that I don't know what happened, but I guess maybe they just decided to ignore that. A part our eyebrow was giving me maybe Adidas or Nike, I don't know, but regardless, it was a sweet makeup and it was on fleek. Then, did you guys look at the food? Did you see the food? Like, you know, it's just a major thing. Again, I say I didn't really think I was watching a movie. It was just as if someone was playing the wedding party's film for me, and I was just watching it. The continental dish, the local dish, the setting, everything. Yes, speaking of the setting, I love the locations they used. The location manager was on point. You know, from one sweet location to another location. Yeah, we know that it was an extravagant something, but it didn't lack any part at all. And this, I say, a thumbs up to Mohabudu for this sweet production. Again, a thumbs up. Because, you know, at the times you might just want to shoot a movie and like, I'm spending so much there, let's just manage this location. No, it wasn't like that for the wedding party. They had a good location manager who did a nice job. Let's talk about the choreography in the movie. You know, all the dance, the groom's dance, the bride's dance. Everything was, you know, I love the choreography. I love the way Sobowale came out. The Alibaba thing. Yeah, I really love that. Then I loved Adeswa and Banky W's dance as well. Everything was so interesting. Again, I'm going to repeat this over and over again. Wedding Party movie didn't look like a movie at all. It still looked like maybe, okay, let's watch Adeswa and Banky W's dance. Okay, it was just everything perfect. It was everything sweet. Now, guys, let's talk about the characterization. You know, I loved RMD's character. I loved the interpretation.
Please. I'm sure my boss didn't mean any harm.
And I loved the Retidor.
Because we are the onlookers.
I loved Beverly Naya.
You need to do the fun and spontaneous thing.
I loved Adeswa Etomi.
Get up here!
I loved Banky W.
Okay, Thief Robber, please, what's the difference?
I love Sobowale's character. I mean, a delivery.
The bride's family. Dance is first.
But something was just wrong that I didn't enjoy. I have to tell the truth. Sobowale, no disrespect, ma'am, a veteran, yes, but the way she acted in the wedding party, for me, it was like a stage acting. You know, there's a difference between a film, a movie acting, and the stage acting. Now, she was giving that, maybe the director did that, I can't say because I wasn't behind the scenes, but what I see is she taking directions from the stage angle. Now, when they say lines of movement before the lines and all that, you know, she did great, give us that good interpretation of typical Yoruba woman who is happy that her daughter is getting married and all the preparations. But I felt just some gestures were not just needed. Like, hey, Mugbe, or after a while, you just hear, oh, they've been kidnapped.
My daughter has been kidnapped. You want me to calm down?
You know, it's just it's so obvious that the directions she was following was a stage. It was a stage direction, not that movie thing. And for that, I got bored. I didn't like it. I didn't just enjoy that part at all. But overall, Sobowale did a lovely job. Also, Alibaba.
This girl, you're an angel. Hi. We should have even charged them double bride price.
Father of all comedians, #1 comedian in Nigeria. Yes, I respect you very well, sir. I loved the old thing he did in the wedding party. Yet again, some of his jokes were dry to me.
It's not that bad.
I'm sorry to say, I didn't enjoy that part. You know, you guys watch this movie and you see it as well, or maybe you liked it, but I didn't like Alibaba's jokes in the movie. It was dry. It was totally dry. Then we move on to Ima. Oh my God! I know that for every wedding party, is either you're a Muslim and that Imam needs to come and pray, or if you're a Christian, you're a priest or pastor. But Ima, oh my God, now makes everyone know that yes, this is a Christian wedding. And it just came, the prayer was lengthy. No, I know that he's a comedian and he's just trying to, you know, just had a little humor and all of that. But it was lengthy, it was boring.
Look away. The Bible says, don't worry about what the Bible says. I say, only Roberto, only Ronaldo, only Samson, I'm only Peter Rufai.
At the point when it started, I'm like, No one will come out and pray like this, even if you're from a village. Let's be realistic. And that I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, even if you want to do something, just do it and go. But not when you stretch it. It was boring. I'm like, can Ima, oh my God, just leave? That was what happened to me when I was watching it. Even when I went back to watch it and over again, the same thing still came to my mind. Like, but overall, we had a good time with the wedding party. I'm sure everyone that watched the movie really enjoyed it. But just these little things that I did not like, and that was it. Also, still on characterization, we have Zainab Balogo. Zainab Balogo, I know you're that wedding planner. You just want to do, you know, give us that sexy English class wedding planner.
That is for the family table. This is for the bride. This is wrong.
By the end of the day, you just failed and you have to come up your Yoruba and you have to do the local thing. I didn't like the transition, truth be told. I do not like the transition at all. Fine, you know that things are going wrong. I need to explain that, please, ma'am. We love your local food, and we still need you to cook and all of it. There's a way you could have gone around it, not just coming. You want to be funny, but it's not funny. No grudges, no thing at all. I'm just saying it the way I see it. Yeah, speaking of the part 2, I actually threw a question online, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, asking people if there is a need for the wedding party part 2, and this is what they had to say. Pictures surfacing online, and guess what, guys? We have the 2 evil characters in Nollywood in this one, and that is Patience Uzokor and Chiwetalu Agu. I don't even know what to expect. Am I supposed to expect the same evil they play in all movies, or are they just going to be as sweet as Adeswa, Etomi, and Banky W's wedding cake? Well, I don't know. So till then, let's keep our fingers crossed until the wedding party part 2 is out for everybody to grab and watch.